Hey there, beautiful souls, holy freaking cannolis. Welcome to the full moon, which is a blood moon, which is in a total lunar eclipse, or is also a total lunar eclipse. Wow, this energy is strong, but this energy is going to hold revelation and truth collectively and individually. Okay, because what eclipses tend to do is accelerate realization. It accelerates the truth. It accelerates what has been hidden and what has been denied. This energy is going to make it so we can't unsee it anymore. The veil is coming off, the mask is coming off, individually and collectively. But also with this energy, it holds a karmic turning point, timeline correction. And I just heard course correction, because blood moons will feel very course correcting, okay? And it will lead you, it's through this realization, it's through what's been hidden, what's been denied. You've seen the truth that you're like, it's those aha moments where you're no longer repeating the same patterns, okay? You're no longer operating from a lower vibration or a lower frequency. You're really stepping into integrating and embodying your soul's purpose, and really stepping into the path that you came here to walk, the path that you came to create in, and the path that you came to receive in, okay? But also this energy is about purification and decluttering, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's funny, I just heard it is the medicine. It's the medicine to purify your health, to set healthy boundaries, and to remove habits that truly do not serve you. Okay, so let's get into the cards. I'm going to start off with my moonology. So I just want to see let's dive deeper into the truths. Let's dive deeper into this karmic reset, this karmic turning point, and purification and decluttering. Okay, holy freaking cannolis. Show the world the real you. Once again, it is through this decluttering, it is through this purification that you're getting clarity in who you are and truly what you're capable of creating. But most of all, it is through this purification, this decluttering, that you are no longer holding on to what other people projected onto you for many years, okay? Oh my God. Our next card, you guys, you cannot make this shit up. The tough cycle, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Once again, you can't make this up. This energy truly holds revelation and truth. It is a karmic turning point. Spirit is saying those struggles that you had, done. It is coming to a wrap, because you are doing the heavy work, okay? You're doing the course correcting. Our next card, emotions are running high. And with everything that we've got going on, full moons are about releasing, okay? So we're sitting in this eclipse where we're sitting in this full moon where we're trying to release what doesn't serve us. But then this eclipse comes in and accelerates the shadow work. It accelerates what's been hidden. It accelerates what we are trying to release. So your emotions are going to be high. Spirit is saying, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, but then release it. Spend more time in nature. Allow yourself to really ground. This might be about drinking water, adding different fruits, frozen fruits, fresh fruits into your water. And Spirit is saying, for some of you, you might be craving those heavier, dense foods. It could be fast food. It could be French fries, foods that are going to make us feel safe and secure. So know that you're feeling this because we're sitting in a full moon. That is about releasing, but this eclipse is strong. It is strong individually and collectively. Plus, not only that, you're decluttering. Your nervous system is trying to regulate, okay? So honor those emotions, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, because when we try to suppress it, all it does is it creates bigger obstacles. It creates more stagnant energy. And then we're not going to be accelerating. We're not going to be propelling to the frequency that we want. And that's going to cause your manifestations to come in, either not to come in, or it's really going to slow down your manifestations, okay? Our next, holy freaking cannolis, work through the fears. Spirit is saying it is through this energy, and it's going to carry over for another 7 to 10 days. We're going to feel this, is work through the fears. See how the fears are there to accelerate you. How you, because you're a supreme, you're a supreme alchemist. You are a divine, limitless being because you are created from that. Spirit is saying manifestations are coming. Your manifestations are coming through alignment and not force. And sometimes when we are in that fear, we want to force things to give us that security and stability. Spirit is saying, no, take this energy, take the fear, and create it into security and stability. Okay. So I'm just going to turn to, so that's what the energy holds. So let's go to this sacred symbol deck and just see what is coming in for us and through us. What is being released out, but what is also being released in as we embrace these truths, as we step into this karmic turning point and embrace this course correcting, okay, or timeline correction. I'm just going to split the deck. Holy freaking cannolis. Can't make this up, you guys. This is about connecting more with nature. This is about connecting more with Mother Gaia. What I'm hearing is for some people, they have ties to the elementals. Like you have deep ties to Mother Gaia, like to the animals. So pay attention to the way, like pay attention to the animals. I just keep seeing squirrels, like black squirrels. Pay attention to the crows. Pay attention to any bird that keeps circling around you. Birds represent wisdom, okay? I'm not sure what squirrels represent, but they keep showing me black squirrels. Pay attention because nature is speaking to you. You are at such a high frequency. And once again, it's through what you're releasing that you are connecting also to through that heart center. And in my last message, I talked about this too. This is about truly authentically, oh my gosh, clearing of the throat chakra, operating from that heart center. Okay, this is truly about operating from that heart center. We've got number 39. It's through the releasing that you are mastering yourself. And through mastering yourself, Spirit is saying, spend more time in nature. Connect with Mother Gaia because your answers are lying there. What you are seeking lies in nature because you are one with nature. Okay, and then we have the Death card. Spirit is saying the old life is ending. Those old karmic cycles are ending. You are at a karmic turning point. The way that you once lived, you no longer are operating in fear. Fear no longer, you have put fear to rest. And look at this. It's through what you are releasing with this energy. It is what you are alchemizing that you are grounding and rooting more into your true divine essence. Spirit is saying whatever it was that you were worried about, and as you embrace in this energy, you truly are in alignment and you are putting the old ways to rest. So know that this karmic turning point, that old life no longer exists. Those old patterns no longer exist, okay? But also what I'm hearing with this Death card is on a global level, like the truths coming to surface, those who abuse power, I'm not saying they're dying, I'm saying like their power is going to be laid to rest, okay? All right, our next card, meditate. Spirit is saying take time to meditate, really connect with yourself, really as fears come up, False illusions come up, because our emotions are going to be high with this very heavy energy, sit in meditation. You're being divinely supported. 0 is about reset. So pay attention to 000s, okay? 000s are going to be huge. But Spirit is saying it's also through this meditation that you're going to understand how to release, how to purify, how to energetically declutter, okay? Shadow work. We've got shadow work 43 again. It is, you are being divinely supported. It's because through the self-mastery that you are, as those shadow parts come up, you don't operate in fear. You don't sit in fear anymore. Spirit is saying for some of you, it's almost like, you laugh at it. You're like, okay, let's roll with this. Come on, show me what you got, because I'm going to step up and be the magician, the high priestess. Spirit is saying you are really, for some of you with this energy today in the shadow work, there's something still here with the sacral area. But once again, 43, holy crap. Spirit just said it is through the clearing out that you've done in the sacral that you have mastered yourself. You're creating security, stability, and safety for yourself. Okay, so I just want to see what's next. Soulmate. Okay, Spirit is saying for those of you who have really done work, who've been trying to manifest the soulmate, it's through this purification, it's through this decluttering that your manifestations are coming to fruition. You're understanding that you don't have to force this, okay? And we've got number 49. It's through the releasing that you are doing, that you are now in alignment with the divine, and that soulmate is coming in to you and for you, okay? You guys, we cannot make this up. The next card is the truth card. The truth. Spirit is saying a lot of you have really called back your power of your voice. And there's going to be tests. There's going to be initiations starting today within the next 7 to 10 days where your voice is going to be tested, where the power of your voice is going to be tested, okay? This isn't to hold you back. This is to raise you. This is for you to really integrate and embody your power, and to let people know that, hey, I'm not operating from that old state anymore. You're not going to hold me back. You are going to bring truth with your voice. Spirit is saying too, with this, with the tests and the initiations, it has to do with relationships, like close relationships. So this could be family, this could be coworkers, where you need to step up and speak the truth. And what I hear is speak the truth on behalf of someone, because you're going to show them by standing up for them and stepping into to your power of your voice, that you are helping them to break some blocks and barriers. But we've got number 25. Spirit is saying it is through the changes. It's through you making the change through the power of your voice that those manifestations are coming into alignment. And the way that you've called back your power through your voice, once again, Spirit is saying those manifestations, they're coming in through alignment and that force, because at one point, holy freaking cannolis, Spirit is saying for someone out there, your manifestations, you try to force them through the power of your voice. You put stipulations and insistence on your manifestations, like the when, where, why, and how. But whatever you've been doing in the clearing out, Spirit says you're no longer operating from that space. Holy freaking cannolis. Thank you, Spirit. Just want to see what else this energy is holding for us. And then we're going to see what angels are working with us and angel numbers. Okay. Sacrifice. Spirit is saying there is no more sacrificing yourself. You don't have to sacrifice yourself to get ahead. You no longer have to sacrifice your worth and your value for other people. And because you're no longer sacrificing yourself, because now you are truly choosing you're choosing unconditional love for yourself, you're choosing your worth and your value, that new beginnings are happening. Spirit is saying, you guys, I'm telling you what, these manifestations, the way that they're going to come in, they are coming in bigger and bolder than what you thought. Once again, we've got number 12. Spirit is saying it's because you're no longer sacrificing, that you are in extreme alignment with the divine. there is massive breakthroughs coming with these manifestations. And what I keep hearing is for some of you, it's that mid-April mark, starting like April 14th, where it's really going to explode, okay? So Spirit is saying no more sacrificing. You're no longer sitting in that mud. But also what I just saw was a beautiful lotus flower coming up from the mud. So if you were looking for a sign and your sign was the lotus flower of your manifestations are coming, Spirit's saying, here's your sign. Here's your sign of the lotus flower, because you're no longer sacrificing. You're no longer sacrificing to please other people. You're no longer sacrificing yourself and allowing other people's manifestations to come forward. It's like what Spirit is saying is, in the past, you would sacrifice yourself to help build for others. But you're seeing now, like, no, this is my time. Because what you were doing wasn't getting you anywhere. It was just depleting your energy. It was depleting your worth and your value. And that's why your manifestations were coming to fruition, because you were putting your stuff on the back burner. You were sacrificing your manifestations to help other people's dreams come true, to seek their approval, their love, their attention. And holy freaking cannolis, that doesn't happen anymore. You're no longer doing that. Holy crap. And because of that, crown chakra, deep connection to yourself. Spirit is saying to the divine, your crown chakra is wide open. It is through no longer sacrificing. It is through this decluttering and purification. You have extreme clarity. The way that you communicate with others, but the way that you communicate with your spirit team, and the way that you they communicate with you, your messages, your synchronicities, your validations come in instantaneously and clear. Spirit is saying, watch out, buckle up, ground, really focus on that root chakra, because the way that you communicate in this physical world, but the way that you connect with higher vibrational dimensional beings, light beings, your spirit team, divine source God of the highest vibration, you're gaining more clarity. Okay. And there's something here too. What Spirit is saying with this crown chakra is someone's going to be teaching something new. And you didn't see this coming. It's like you're going to do some type of speaking engagement or some type of teaching. And it's through whatever you gain clarity in, Spirit just saying there's something here that you've kind of thought about creating. This is a completely different project. And it's like you have this project, but there's a project within a project. There's a teaching within a teaching, Spirit is saying. And you're going to receive that aha moment. You're going to receive that clarity. And we've got number 7. This is about good luck, good fortune, opportunities coming to you for you, because you've removed that clutter. You're no longer sacrificing yourself. You're no longer sacrificing your dreams. And Spirit says because of that, and you've really integrated and embodied who you truly are, you've really returned to your true divine essence, that there is opportunities. Look at all these circles. Circles for me is all about new beginnings. So let's see what archangels are working with us primarily today. Who is going to be our main angel that we're working with? Holy freaking cannolis. Guys, you cannot make this up. This is not an algorithm thing. This is literally the angels, divine source God, the collective speaking to all of us. This is Archangel Faith, moving mountains. Telling you what, third eye, they're drawing me to the throat chakra. Once again, it's because of the clearing out, because you're no longer sacrificing. You called back the power of your voice in many ways, but one of it is your voice, your throat chakra, and you're revealing the truth to yourself and for yourself. But once again, this energy is really about revelation and truth, okay? But this is what it says. It says, trust in your ability to create miracles. The impossible is becoming possible. So I'm possible. Okay, so Archangel Faith is working with us primarily. She's like the head archangel that is going to help us move mountains, to help us as we sit in this eclipse, as it accelerates us into the truth, as it accelerates into showing us what's been hidden and denied, she's with us, okay? And she's going to also help move those mountains to help bring in timeline correction, course correction, okay? So let's see what angel numbers we're going to be working with. I'm just going to ask the angels to please show us what numbers we need to look at, to be on the lookout for, to validate that our manifestations are coming into alignment with ease and grace and not with force. So I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. Here we go. Holy freaking cannolis. 1919 transformation. It is through the reset. It is through this releasing. Spirit is saying 9 is about releasing. It is through this energy that you are creating the breakthrough of a karmic turning point. Okay. The card says it is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. Holy freaking cannolis. And that's what this energy is all about. Karmic turning points, timeline corrections. Okay. You guys, oh my God. 999. Continue to release as we sit in this energy, and as the truth comes to surface, as the masks are revealed within ourselves and those around us and globally, allow ourselves to release. Give the energy to the universe to transform, transmute into loving, healing, protective light, and place it where it is needed the most. Because when you do that, you are helping to shift this world. You are not only healing yourself, but you're healing Mother Gaia. You're co-creating and collaborating with the universe to bring healing to others. So that, my beautiful friends, is the reading today. If you are ready to integrate and embody and take on this energy and allow yourself to heal, to create, to clear out what doesn't serve you, to receive the truth, hit the heart, hit the like, put 999, 1919, and Archangel Faith. So until we meet again, beautiful friends, love, light, and many, many blessings.